Hello, welcome to the inbox. These intros just keep getting better and better, don't they? You take that to the bank and then chew a stick of gum. All right, first question is from Rocksar. He says, hi Logan, I see you video reviews all the time. Okay, he's got a micro ATX case. I'm gonna try to sum it up here. It's pretty wordy. Verbose, he's garrulous. I think I'm garrulous. He says, I have a micro ATX case and I want to buy some upgrades like a 9600 GT. He wants to get power supply, needs 500 watts, yada, yada, yada. He says he's getting a VFG physics card, 4 gigabytes of RAM, Q6600 quad core, and he needs a new motherboard, and I selected the G33. Good choice, and I may be in the future another 9600 GT. So in the selection of a motherboard, maybe exists an SLI micro. Okay, he wants to know basically if there's an SLI micro ATX. I think LAN Party makes one. I think Asus made one at one time. I wouldn't recommend going with one of those. What I would recommend doing is getting the best single slot card or motherboard you can find. G33 is a really good choice. It's my choice right now as well. I really like some of MSI's choices in this field. The MSI G33 is an awesome motherboard. In fact, I used one of those to build a computer not too long ago, and I've really been liking that one. It overclocks extremely well. Speaking of overclocking, for your CPU, I would think not about the Q6600, but about the Q9300. It's a newer CPU. It's 45 nm, runs a little cooler. You can overclock it too. Makes me happy. Also, don't get the Aegea physics card. It's just going to be a wasted slot in your computer. Not a lot of games are using that. Unreal Tournament 3 does. But the problem with that is that Aegea, well, they just got purchased by NVIDIA. And we're going to see some future technology incorporated into NVIDIA's cards. Possibly even some of their present cards are going to have the technology soon. Now, for your graphics card, instead of getting 2 cards, just get the best thing you can fit in there, which is probably going to be an 8800 GTS 512 megabyte edition. Just get that card and then thank me later. I'm telling you, you're going to be more satisfied with that one. And then by the time you know, maybe next year or something, you think, hey, I want to add a second card. By that time, it's going to be cheaper just to take out that one card and put the new best card that's going to fit in there. There we go. Next question is from Rocksar. I printed that one twice. All right, next question is from JCK. Is that what it means? Or is it like Jack without the A? Maybe it's Hebrew, because in Hebrew they don't use vowels, you know. Yeah, they had a vowel movement to another language. Yeah, he doesn't live in the US or England either, so he must be Hebrew. This is written in Sanskrit. I'm going to translate here. Hi Logan, I was thinking about buying a new motherboard because of my AMD X2 can't catch up with my overclocked EVGA, whatever, eGeForce, whatever, 8800 GT. And I got my mind on the Asus P5ND 750i, so my question is that can I run E8200 on my motherboard without BIOS updates? And is this motherboard good for overclocking, and what color do I recommend for overclocking? All right, a lot of questions there. I'm going to answer them fast. E8200 is awesome. Yes, it will work with the 750i. Good choices all around because you're going to save a lot of money by getting the 750i. It's a great motherboard. You can put the E8400 in there. That's like 3 gigahertz already. Then it's 1333 front side bus. You can overclock it. It's a good CPU because it's 45 nm as well. Yeah, you won't need any BIOS updates, but hey, update your BIOS anyway. For overclocking, well, you can look at either some of the Zalman coolers. Those are awesome. Also, the Ultra Chill Tech. Love that cooler. It keeps things nice and cool. And if you want to go water cooling, well, you can do that as well, but it gets a little more expensive. Corsair makes a really good water cooling kit that we have here. And also, look at some stuff from Coolit Systems. Coolit, C-O-O-L-I-T. And what else? Any more questions there? Right. Good. Juk from Hebrew World. Where's that at? Where would that be? Jerusalem. Yes, that's Juk from Jerusalem. Jump in Jerusalem, Batman, said some other guy one time. Next one's from RRRO. That's a new Japanese anime craze. RRRO. Pikachu. Bless you. I need some help, man. I've got $5,000 and I want to buy the best camera on the market. I would like you to recommend for me Nikon or Sony. I will appreciate your thoughts. $5,000. Nikon. The D3, Lance, that's around $5,000? Right. That's the best camera you're going to get for $5,000 on the face of the planet. Just read the DP review. almost perfect scores like 9.8s and 10s all the way down. Image quality, performance, just everything. It's extremely fast. It's a full frame sensor from Nikon, and the high ISO performance is unbelievable. ISO 6400 looks about like ISO 800 on a lot of the cameras you see today. So if you got $5,000 and you want to buy the best camera, SLR camera on the market, you're going to have to buy the Nikon D3. You don't even have a choice at this point. It's that good. Sony's pretty much out. I mean, they're good. They kind of function more like computers than SLRs. If you want to consider another possibility, think about stepping down to maybe, well, if you want, I don't know if you want to think about Canon or not, but think about spending $2,000 or $3,000 on a really good camera, and then spending a good chunk of that money on an awesome lens. Do some research on lenses. Lenses make all the difference in the world, because it doesn't matter how nice your camera body is. If you put a cheap lens in front of that camera body, well, you're going to be looking through a cheap lens. Does that make sense? Does anybody else understand that? You want to spend almost as much on your lens as you do on your camera, if not more on your lens than you do on your camera. Right? That's right. Yes. Don't you forget it. Don't you guys forget it. All right, the Lord loves you guys. He does. I don't. 'Cause I don't know you. That's freaky. Send me an email, logan@CompUSA.tv. You can also reply to this video with the video response. I'll play that. Then I'll answer it on the next Logan, whatever the freak this is called. Never know what I'm going to say. I don't even know what I'm going to say. Bye. All right.